silence. No need to speak a word. Lay here beside me.
Hi friends, it's Monday. It is Monday and I am wearing my Read Books Be Kind sweatsuit. It's embroidered. I love it. I am wearing it in the middle of the Oklahoma heat because I am always cold. So Monday, I finished up editing for my client today. Got that back to my client early this morning. Did the free blurb, did the blurb critique. Holy wow. Did that, got that to her as well. So we are finished with editing for the time being because I don't have another client lined up really for the rest of the summer at this point. I have openings, but I don't have quite as many people lined up. I'm also not really pushing my editing services. I'm trying to do a ton of writing, and so I'm not really doing the work to actively gain new clients. So whoever happens to come on board, if I have the time, is awesome. So finished with editing. I am doing a little bit of writing tonight. Hopefully a lot later once Finn is down. I've had a bit of a slow start since I have gotten home. I've been doing a bit of prep for an event later in the summer, doing some logistics and thinking ahead for Red Dirt Romance in Oklahoma City, August 1st, but also looking at potential other events going into 2027 and 2028. So I am doing that. Honestly, guys, I have like such a back and forth love-hate relationship with events. Don't get me wrong, I love connecting with other authors and I really love connecting with readers. That's super fun, but it takes a lot out of me. And anytime I have to travel a lot, especially for like the stress of a book event, it's just a lot sometimes. So it has been putting a little bit of a damper on the writing process for me tonight, just making it a little slower. So once Alex and Finn get home from football practice, I think I'm going to switch gears, spend some time doing family stuff, everybody getting ready for the night. And then the plan is to come back around to writing and hopefully we will get somewhere really far. I am right at the 70K mark. So I'm hoping to get a few thousand words past that tonight and I gain morning writing time back this week, which I am super stoked about. So that starts officially tomorrow. So I should get a lot more writing time and we should get a lot more done of submitting to the beast this week. I am at work. It is Tuesday. I didn't do a ton of writing last night. I don't know. I actually haven't tallied it yet. So maybe that's what I should do, is pull up my computer and tally my progress. I did pass 70K. We did do that. I am at 70,127 words. So doing pretty good. Let me come over here to Pacemaker Press, add in my progress for yesterday. I said we were at 70,127 save progress. So I wrote 944 words yesterday, which is low for me ish. I say it's low. If I get writing days, I usually write a lot more than that, but I haven't been writing the last couple of days. So there's that. I am estimated, in order to reach 100K, which is my estimate for the book, in order to reach that by the end of the month, I need to write about 2,000 words per day. I average a ton more than that on Fridays. And I am hoping to do a whole lot more of that on Friday also. So there's that. And yeah, pretty good, honestly. I'm kind of tempted to, I don't know, part of me is kind of tempted to take my computer with me to New York for vacation next week. I don't know if I've talked too much about that, but next week the vlog will be really exciting. It'll be a vacation vlog. I'm so stoked. And I've been thinking about if I even wanted to try bringing my laptop with me and trying to write on the plane. Honestly, I've never tried that before. If you've been here a while, you know I get nervous when I travel. I think I have kind of worked out part of why that is. There's a lot of reasons, but I think I figured out why I still get nervous. And so I am doing a lot of prepping and planning to avoid that this time around. Really excited about that. It's going well. I'm feeling really good. I'm more excited about this trip than I feel nervous, which is new for me, especially for a trip where I'm taking a flight. So that's great. Awesome. But yeah, I've wondered if, like, I don't know, maybe I could be a plane writer. I don't know. I'm contemplating, so we will see. But it is the morning. I have a little bit of extra time on my schedule today for this morning, which isn't ideal because it means people have canceled their appointments, but it leaves me more time for writing. So I have a large block of time this morning. So I am excited to use that and see what writing I can get accomplished. Good morning, friends. It is Wednesday. It is also my birthday. I am 32. So I am here at work. There is a little breakfast for me, which is something we do around here for birthdays and other celebrations. People just kind of bring in food and it's kind of a snack all day situation. Super fun. So I need to go thank people and go see that. But first I wanted to talk to you guys just a little bit, and I'm going to flip around the camera because I did something weird when I held this. So let me do that. Okay, we're just going to finish setting up for the morning together. I have my author computer out, and yeah. So what I wanted to tell you guys, and the reason I wanted to get everything set up, is because I did a lot of writing last night, and yesterday in general. I got to write a bit in the morning. I gained morning writing sprints back, which is amazing. Super thankful for that. And so yesterday I got to 72,100 words. Exactly. It looks like. See, I didn't look before I went to sleep, and that's saying that's weird because I ended up stopping in the middle of a sentence. We finished what we were doing. Our TV show we had playing in the background just kind of ended. And Alex and I were both like, okay, time for bed. And without even I was so tired. Without even thinking about it, I just kind of shut my laptop and went to bed. And it happened to be in the middle of a sentence, weirdly. So 72,100 words. So that means yesterday I wrote 1,973 words. So almost 2,000. I will say the way Pacemaker has scheduled everything out, it did work out to be more than the daily word count. However, I also may need to sit down and do a little bit more math on it, because this is the daily word count, not including all of next week, which I will be off on vacation for and not really planning to do any writing. So, doesn't include that. What I'm really hoping for, what I would love is if I could write another 10,000 words extra over the weekend or on Friday. So spread, however the maths, an extra 10,000 words over the course of this week would be great. So that would be awesome because that would definitely cover what I typically do in a week for next week. So we'll see. I don't know. I do have Friday off for writing. I think what I might do, I might drop Finn off for camp, and I kind of want to go get my nails done. I haven't done that in such a long time, and I'm surprised I haven't like picked at them because I'm one of those people that fidgets. And if something's weird with my nails, like if I notice a hangnail or something, I'll start like picking at them. So I don't know, I may get them done so they're nice and pretty for vacation next week. And then the rest of Friday is just writing time. So I think that's the plan. As for other things this morning, I need to prep social media. I need to do my weekly writing update. So while I'm sitting here and we're getting ready together, I'm gonna pull Patreon up because I will do my post there also. So we need to do that. And I would love, before I go this week, if I could get some other things prepped for like events and stuff. I guess I don't really need to this next week for events, but I do need to keep on my radar ARCs because first and foremost, the ARC copy of Taming the Beast will go out to my paid Patreon members. That is just an added perk. When you are a paid Patreon member, you always are included in the ARC team. And so I think I want to go ahead and put that up and make it available for ARC members, or not ARC members, for $3 Patreon tier members this next week. So that means ARCs will go out extra early to Patreon members because I have not fully set up for my ARC team yet. I'm also doing that a little different. I know I keep talking about all these things I'm doing differently, and I don't know, maybe today's the day I need to just sit down and do like a car vlog. I used to do those for a while when I was super busy, and I would sit in my car and do the sit down videos, and I don't prefer to do that, but maybe, I don't know, maybe that's the way I should do it. I do have my microphones and stuff with me, so I could tuck one on and we could sit in the car and I could talk about things I am doing differently with the release of Taming the Beast and Submitting to the Beast. So maybe that's a good place to drop all of that information. And I could also make that a bonus, not a bonus video, but an early video to Patreon members. So yeah, lots of little things on my list today to at least keep in rotation, maybe not tackle today, but I am just really excited because one, it's my birthday and people around here are super, super nice and have done nice things for me. Finn sang happy birthday this morning, which is adorable. And I got a lot of writing done last night. So things are going really, really well so far, halfway through the week. And I'm just really excited. Hi friends. It is a very gloomy Thursday. Yesterday, I think I had already told you guys, yesterday was my birthday. I am 32. I did not write yesterday. I was going to, but I decided to just kind of enjoy the day. I got a lot of writing done, but the day before, I actually mostly just thought through my to-do list. I have them all on sticky notes here in my planner, but I'm actually contemplating moving them to like a proper to-do list and trying to put them in order of priority, because some of these things on this list I don't need to do until I'm closer to August, because they are things for the book event I'm going to Red Dirt Romance August 1st in Oklahoma City. Come see me if you are in the area. I actually am working on getting a project ready. I want to have an exclusive thing there for that event. And so while some of these things for this book event are lower on the priority list, some are actually higher just because I need to order like promotional materials and such. So there's that. But yeah, so I have little things on this list. And yesterday I actually thought through if there were any of these tasks that I could potentially nicely ask my PA to take care of. And honestly, I don't think so. The only thing that maybe asking my PA would be helpful would be some marketing duties, because that might free up some small chunks of time so that I can focus on these tasks that I'm talking about and not have to worry so much about the marketing part. Weirdly enough, I actually for a while have been considering opening another TikTok account strictly run by my PA, and let them kind of tackle that. But I don't know. It's something I've thought about for a really long time, just haven't, put more thought into discussing. But I have that. Thursday is one of my longer days of work in therapy world. So I've got that. And on top of it, I have errands to run. I have a book coming in that somebody pre-ordered at my last event. So I need to get stuff ready to send that book out in the mail, because I want to get that as quickly to her as possible. And I actually got another order online today, and it is somebody who is local. And so I decided to save on the shipping costs for them. So they only paid for the book, and I am actually going to run it to them around town today, since they are local. So that is super nice. Save a little bit of money on shipping. Also save myself a stop at the post office. So yeah, if you are an author, or maybe you own a bookstore or something too, I've been contemplating off and on if it would be worth my time, or really if I even have the time, to potentially do wholesale. I know that ordering from Ingram Spark, even though you get the discount, can still come with some limitations now for small businesses. And especially I think where indies are concerned, because I think you may have I forget what it was. It's been so long since I've looked, but there was something about like really in order to order from Ingram and it not be like, I think you had to order so many copies. And I know a lot of bookstores don't want to just take a risk on an indie book right off, or at least not an indie book, but a small indie book. Let's say that, because there are definitely indie authors who are making bank compared to the traditional ones. So I'm thinking about doing wholesale. So I don't know. Give me your thoughts below. If you are a bookstore and you would really like to maybe learn with me, put it in the comment section. Maybe we can learn together. I don't know. We will see. But yeah, that's kind of what I am thinking right now. So I am here at work. I got set up. I'm going to do morning writing sprints. Hey, hi, hello. It's Friday. I am back home from my morning at the coffee shop. I dropped Finn off at summer camp, went and wrote for quite a while at the coffee shop, picked Finn up, and then we had to deliver and order a book, signed book, for somebody locally. And so when somebody orders locally, I usually will save on the shipping for myself and for the purchaser. And so rather than tacking on the shipping cost, I just hand deliver it, because it's usually not very far. And so I just kind of plan to deliver it when I'm out, which is what I did. So yeah, we delivered a book on the way back to the house, and now we are home. Alex ran out because he had thoughts for lunch. So he went out to pick up a few things, and we're gonna do lunch, make lunch here in a second when he gets back. We are having D&D tonight instead of Sunday, which I am appreciative of, because Alex and I leave for vacation some point on Monday. We're gonna run a couple of errands around town before we go out, and we are staying with the couple, our really close friends, Taylor and Katie. Hi, hello, Taylor and Katie. We are staying at their house Monday night because they are a whole lot closer to an airport than we are. And then in the morning, we're all gonna wake up and go over to the airport together and fly out to New York City. I am very excited. Never been there before. It'll be really fun. And yeah, we'll be there most all of next week doing fun things, seeing shows and stuff. And of course, I will take you guys with me. So definitely stick around, like and subscribe below if you aren't already, because we will get a New York City vlog next week. But I am trying not to do any kind of writing next week, which means today getting as much as I possibly can is the goal. So far, I think I am approaching 5,000 words. I know that I'm under that right now, but I am approaching 5,000, which is great. I would love if I could do a good 5,000 this morning and then another 5,000 this evening. I will get a good writing session tonight while they are D&Ding. So I know that I'll get that. And I may, since it is Friday and we have nothing tomorrow, I'm thinking I may just bite the bullet and stay up late working on submitting to the Beast, get at least as far as I can, or at least set myself up for the very end of the book, because we are approaching the final action, like in the final third of the book. There's actually a lot of strings to tie up. Oh, there was a bee. Oh my goodness. I feel like that happens about half the time we're out here in the yard. But anyway, like I was saying, there's actually a lot of loose ends to tie up in this book for the entire duology. So there's a lot of things that will come together. And honestly, I think the way they'll come together is really satisfying, and it's going to really pack a punch. So I think that because of everything there is to wrap up and the way the story unfolds, it's really going to be like a page turner. So I am excited, because when books are like that, it usually means that I fly through the very ending, because there's always something coming next, and it's really exciting to write it. So I am looking forward to that. I really feel like if I could get another 5,000 words, that would put me at that point, at least, if not in the middle of it. So looking forward to a lot of writing today. Maybe a 10K day, which is what I would really, really hope for. If I could do a 10K day today, it makes up for not doing quite as much writing as I wanted to this week. And it would also get me in a really great place going into not writing at all next week because of vacation. So lots on the agenda. When I come back from vacation, I think I have like 1 week to finish up writing. I foresee a potential, or a couple potential, really late nights to finish the drafting. And then what I will do is I am going to do a read through and self-edit, and then it'll go to my editor. So it also means that the read through and self-edit has to happen very quickly. And so because of that, I don't know. I normally do that by sending it to my Kindle and making notes on my Kindle, and then taking those notes over and making the adjustments on the actual document. And I may do that just because it is really convenient to have the Kindle everywhere with me. But I also know that in some ways, if I can make all of the adjustments as I go, it may, I don't know, it may not actually save me any time, because then I may not have I'd have to have my laptop with me. So we will think on that. Either way, I'm only gonna have maybe like 1 or 2 days to do that part. So fingers crossed, everything works out well and I can hit my deadline to get to my editor. So that's that. That's all the updates. And yeah, I'll see you guys later for more writing. Hi, hello. It is Saturday. We had a football game this morning. We won the football game, which is really, really exciting. Our son got to play a lot, which was also really exciting. The team did great. Really, really fun. As for writing stuff, yesterday I did not end up writing a whole lot more. I did other prep stuff instead for when I'm on vacation this next week. So I did some other planning, tried to do some like social media batch creation and scheduling so that I don't have to worry about that when I'm gone. I still need to do a bit of that, but Alex has some things he needs to do around the house. We need to start kind of prepping for vacation and doing house tasks just so the house is all clean and ready to go while we're away. So we have that, and I might be able to write a little with my downtime. So today's really just like around the house kind of day. I might get out a little tomorrow with Finn. Don't really know though, because I don't really need to get out. So it may just be more planning for vacation tomorrow and time around the house. So we will see. But how far am I? I'm 75,000, about 75,000 words, I think, maybe into submitting to the beast. Not gonna lie, I am a little bit nervous about being gone on vacation and missing a little bit of writing time, because I'm supposed to get this book to my editor. Like, I have like 1 week, I think, that I'm here, and then I have to get the book to my editor. So worst case scenario, I can send it to her a little late. Also, something else I've been thinking about is, since I write in Word document, I don't need the internet. And so if I do need extra time after we get back, the next trip we go on is a very long drive to Colorado the next week after. So worst case, I can sit and I can write in the car. It'll give me something to do for one. So I do have a little bit of time that I could finish up stuff while I'm in the car, just really buckle down and do that on the drive. So the only other thing from there would be getting somewhere where I have Wi-Fi or a hotspot to then send my manuscript to my editor. So we will see. I think that there's some magic happening, and I think that there's some magic that will happen. I've always been a believer of, if you want something badly enough, you figure out how to make it work for you. That doesn't mean that you grind 100% all the time, which I fall into the pitfall of very often. But I think you make it work for your lifestyle in order to achieve your goals and dreams. So, and I want it bad enough. So I want to get this book done. I love what I do. So it will happen and it will work out. And if it means that I'm just a tad late with my book to my editor, I am okay with that. I actually, which is not a thing that I say often. Sometimes I get stressed about that, but I do. I feel really good about the process. So worst case, it goes to her a couple days late. I'll just communicate with her as we get closer, let her know where I am. And yeah, exciting things are happening. Good morning. Happy Sunday. We have a football game later this afternoon. So we have that really like this evening, I think, actually. And yeah, Alex and I have been prepping for our trip because we leave tomorrow. So we are going to finish packing today and finish doing prep. I have not written very much. I won't beat around the bush. I have not written very much. I didn't write at all yesterday. Actually, the last 2 days, I have kind of shifted from writing mode to prep for this vacation / what do I need to do because I will be gone for marketing. So I have prepped a lot of my marketing materials. I also have done some things on my to-do task. For instance, I'll go ahead and tell you guys because I am excited, and I have also already told people and it pushed it out because I was too excited. So I'll tell you guys. I went ahead and I pushed out my form for ARC signups for Taming the Beast. So there will be a formal post for that on Monday to Instagram, but the link is already available in my link tree, which is posted all over on all of my social media profiles. So you can get it down below. Go check it out. I'm really excited. I am going to try to get I'm trying to get a more diverse ARC team because this book is a little bit different than some of the others that I've written. So definitely check it out. I also have already posted, you will find it there right beside that form. I have already posted pre-order incentives. I am doing them differently than I have in previous releases. Gosh, I really need to make that formal video where I talk about what I'm doing differently because this is another one of those things. So you can check it out. There are incentives both for pre-ordering the ebook and for pre-ordering the paperback, which is exciting. So definitely go and look at that. I cannot wait I am really excited. I think this book is going to do super well. I also think Submitting the Beast is going to do super well. I just need to finish writing the dang thing. So, hopefully we will, I don't know, it won't put us too far behind. Like I said, I do know exactly where we go from here. I actually stopped right as we hop into all of the action. And so I do feel like all of the writing sessions I have from here on out are going to be really productive. I know I keep saying that, and I think some of it is like wishful thinking, trying to cheer myself along, but I don't know. Worst case, if I have to move my editing date a little bit, it really wouldn't be the end of the world. So that's that. Yeah, and now there's this weird hair in front of my face. That is pretty much everything. This lighting is strange. There we go. Okay. Thanks for coming along with me on the journey. I need to eat breakfast. So thank you guys so much. Read books, be kind, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.